to the deepest secrets of different bills. Hey, Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a law threat. You keep the medals cause the real one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt, they try to bring me down. See me winning, you ain't like me.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi. And today I have another special banger for you. Right now, listen, before we get too far in this video, you know exactly what you need to do. Make sure you drop a like and let's get this video to at least 500 likes, right? That would definitely push the video to the recommended. And furthermore, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe. I'm by far the hardest working YouTuber in 2K community, and hopefully you can appreciate that daily 9 a.m. upload, and you can show that appreciation by dropping a like and subscribing, all right? Now, let's get straight into this video. So today, my nephews and nieces, what we're gonna talk about is the shooter build. And I'll be honest with you, the shooter build is basically just a really dope name instead of saying a sharpshooter, all right? So I think that, you know, obviously there's some pros and cons to both, but you can be the one to decipher. But as usual with the new meta series, what we're trying to do here is just make a shooter build meta, right? What do you have to do with this build to make it meta to where you can play in the park with? So what we're gonna do is obviously we'll make it small forward, left or right-handed, doesn't really matter. And then what we're gonna do is go with this pie chart here. A little bit of playmaking with more shooting, okay? So that's very important. You wanna go this route. And the reason being, and I can tell you is because the way your three ball has to be at, it just doesn't make sense to have to go pure green. So you get to kind of get the benefits of having a high three ball along with having some playmaking without necessarily wasting any attributes, okay? So that's why we're going with this pie chart here. And as usual, we wanna go with the pure speed, because obviously with the pure speed pie chart, what it's gonna allow us to do is to be a little bit more competitive. If we do try to step in the stage, or even if in the park, if you wanna try to maintain some high win streaks, you do wanna have a great big build that can play some decent hedge defense. So going pure speed is where you wanna go. And then what we're gonna do here again is we're gonna max out the driving layup and the driving dunk. That's it, okay? With a build like this as a spot up, you're not necessarily looking for anything else. So then here, what you wanna do on your mid-range shot is go to 84, and then you wanna max out your three-point shot, all right? And then you wanna max out your free throw, and then you wanna go 69 on that post fade for 22. Then you wanna max out your pass accuracy and your ball handle for 16 playmaking, which is ridiculous. And then you wanna max out everything here, right? And the reason why I'm doing that is maxing everything here. As you know, for the longest, if you're gonna have any build that's trying to be a center build, you do wanna have as many defensive badge upgrades as you can, unless you're like a post scorer, okay? If you're a post scorer, then basically in that essence, you know, you wanna be kind of offensive heavy because you're gonna be more focused on scoring and usually have a lockdown on your team that can handle being more defense. But in this case, you're gonna be relied more so on defense than offense, so you do wanna have as many defensive badges as you can get, all right? So hopefully, I explained that where y'all can understand it, okay? So what you're looking at is 1, 22, 16, and 8, which is not bad at all. And then on your body type, you wanna go built, you wanna go up an inch to 6'8", then you wanna drop your weight all the way down to 190, all right? Go 190, and then your wingspan, you wanna go up to 87, all right? You wanna go up to 87 inches on your wingspan. So now let's talk about a few things here, okay? First and foremost, on your physicals, you do get a +8, all right? So how that works is this. From 95 to 99 overall, you will get a +4, all right? And then from the other +4, what you're gonna have to do is either these three things. Either A, play at least 50 games in my career, sim out the rest of the season. You gotta play every single playoff game, and you have to win the NBA championship. If you do that, you will get the Gym Right badge the next following year. Or B, you can just hit Superstar 2 in the park. Or C, which a lot of people do, just head to the Gatorade facility every 7 days, get a +4 in each workout, and you'll get that extra 4, okay? So what you're looking at is an 86 speed and an 84 acceleration, which is very, very, very good. The 86 speed is very important, and the 84 acceleration is important, especially when it comes to hedge defense. We all know that pick and roll is very, very, very prominent in the park and in the stage, so you have to be able to help out on those screens. And then on the finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense / rebound, you also would get a +4 there. So the big thing here is that on the driving layup, you will get a 73 driving layup. So you will be able to get that long athletic layup package, which is important. But other than that, don't really need anything else. You do get a 72 driving dunk. But again, what's really important is just like the shooting aspect, because you are spot up basically. So you have an 84 mid-range shot and an 83 3 ball. All right, the 83 3 ball is actually going to be good, and I'm explain that in a second. You have the free throw is a 91, and your post fade is, well, your free throw will be a 95, and your post fade will be a 73. You could switch the free throw and a post fade out if you're not a rec player, but you do lose badges. Okay, so that's why I have my free throw maxed out, just because I want to get those additional shooting badges. But you could go the other way around. And then on the playmaking side, you do get a 82 pass accuracy with a 72 ball handle, which is really good. And then on the defensive side, the ones that really stand out is just going to be the 72 perimeter defense, the 71 lateral quickness, the 72 block, and the 76 defensive rebound. Those are the ones that are really important. All the other ones you can get away with, okay? Now, again, like I said, the reason why I said that 83 3 ball is not going to be an issue is because in this build, you have to make sure that your point guard does have floor general, okay? So with an 83, they at least need to have gold so you can have the 86 3 ball. But if they have Hall of Fame, that's even better. That's the 87 3 ball. And that's not including your badges that you would have, is like catch and shoot and all that. So you should be able to shoot very consistent with this build, as long as someone has the floor general and then you have the right shooting badges, okay? To get past that 86 or that 85, 86 pure green window, okay? Obviously here, which I think is pretty dope, you do get lockdown takeover. And you also get playmaking take, but we all know that spot up is going to be the best one here. So we want to go with that spot up shooter to give you that +10. And there you have, my nephews and nieces, you have the new meta shooter build. Let's test it out real quick. Let's get to 99, and then of course we will get you out of here. So let's do that real quick. Boom. All right. Here what we're going to do is just go with contact finisher. And then on the shooting side, you definitely want to get catch and shoot. You want to get hot zone hunter. You want to get range extender. Now, if you're setting screens, then pick and popper is going to be another good one to have. Trust me. And then Deadeye will be good, and Green Machine. The thing is that you're not going to do a lot of shooting, so that's why I think that Green Machine is good just on silver, because you probably won't get a lot of opportunities to shoot those type of shots. So you'll probably be best going off like this. If you're not setting screens and you're being more of a spot up, where you're just straight up spot up, then obviously I would go clutch shooter. I think that's pretty dope. There's always gonna be an opportunity, especially once you get past 15. You might be a shot that you want to hit, and it might not be green, but it'll go in because of clutch shooter. And then on the playmaking side of things, what you want to go here is you definitely want to get your bailout maxed out. You want to get your quick first step maxed out. You want to get your floor general or dimer, depending on your teammates. So what's really big here is that this build is really good at helping out your team, and that's where I feel like it really shines. You can have dimer and floor general at the same time to really be able to help out your teammates when they're on the court at all times. They can each get an additional +3, which I think is pretty OP. And then with that +4, again, it's really about preference. You can either go unpluckable. The only thing that really matters to me is quick first step. Sometimes you can get the ball, quick first step, get to the basket, and it's pretty dope. But as far as like from a competitive standpoint, if you're running threes, you can go break starter. And then if you're running twos, needle threader would be another good one. So you can go here for the twos, or maybe you can split the difference if you want, or something like that. But it's really your call. And then the defensive side, this is what's really big: intimidator and rebound chaser, chase down, and rim protector. So these are the ones that you want to work with, okay? Because intimidator and rebound chaser just helps you from getting rebounds and being a great defensive player in the presence of the paint. And then rim protector and rebound and chase down are just for the animations, right? But anyway, there you have, my nephews and nieces, new meta shooter build. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, just make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and as usual, your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really soon on the banger, man. And you know, when I say I'll be back soon on the banger, you know exactly what day I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.
If he caught for a low, we gon' give it to him. Take the stop out the top of no transformer. Remember ducking and dodging on that corner. Doing flip with a beat like a mighty morpher. Told myself to get rich and go help.